These days happen. You know, I put health on such a pedestal that whenever I do the smallest thing, like maybe I ate some wheat or my blood sugar is 180, I feel like everything else is horrible, so I might as well just play horrible the rest of the day. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Hard for me to explain to you guys, but some of you at the same time know what I'm talking about. It's so hard for me to stay in action when I indulge in food. It's so hard for me to work hard, not be lazy, and not feel like the day is over. Like I threw in the towel and it's only 2 p.m. So hard for me to exercise when I feel like this too. That full stomach, not even knowing how much units I took, how much food I ate, feeling down, beating myself up. It's not good. I know it happens. It happens on average for me once a week. It's been better now. One better thing is that I don't, my sweet tooth is really way smaller now. It's like everything is too sweet for me because I'm so used to stevia and like being, really low carb, that it's like I had just my first bowl of cereal in the morning. Felt like it was way too sweet, and majority of the time I'm not even hungry. It's such a mental game. So yeah, not too much today. I'll try to show you guys as much as I can with my energy. I like it just, you might have had a piece of something that you shouldn't have that raised your blood sugar, or you woke up with a higher blood sugar and you're just irritated why it's high, or you're just having a bad day, so you're like, you know what, let me indulge in food, because food is, it's a comfort zone. And what I mean by it hurts me in other areas of my life. Like when I mess up in health, I don't want to think, I don't want to move. I feel like I'm letting everyone down, myself down. I'm a bad influence. I know I'm making it seem bigger than it is, but it's not planned and it's indulging. I hate it, As a 20-year-old going through this, it's someone who once a week, twice a week binges. I don't know how to go about it in the sense of like, I know that like when you go low carb, these are the consequences, or doing a diet that deprives you of some kind of macronutrient or some kind of food, a low calorie diet. There's consequences, but the reason I go low carb is I'm not married or romantic to the part that carbs are bad for you. It's the fact that I don't produce any insulin. So yes, I could eat carbs, but I gotta put it in the back of my head that, okay, yeah, my blood sugar will have a different effect than it won't than if I stay rigid to the plan. Because let's face it, like Dr. Bernstein's clients and him, they have the best results, hands down. And everyone should agree with me that, yeah, I shouldn't deprive myself of any kind of food, because this is the consequence. Even when I was eating carbs and I wasn't depriving myself, or at least it was in the fasting, my intermittent fasting days, I still binged, Now it's just like, I feel like this is right, because no matter what diet I do, I feel like I'm gonna binge regardless. So I might as well do this, the one that's gonna help my blood sugar stay steady. People that have diabetes know what I'm talking about. And the third one is my carbohydrate craving isn't as crazy. Yes, I know binging is bad, but like I'm telling you, when I have that sweet food or whatever it is that I think will really satisfy me, it's actually too much for me. It feels like it's too strong. It feels like a dosage of something, some kind of drug that's way too powerful, And the best part about all of it, about learning from this program so far, is that when I do have these days, I don't have expectations. Like, in a sense, I don't have standards for my blood sugar. I know it sounds crazy, but what I mean by is like, if my blood sugar goes up above 140, or it goes super low, or it goes high, I'm not gonna be like, why is it high? Why is it? I'm like, I'm in my head like I made my bed. I sleep in it. I know what I did today. It's bad. So it throws the expectation, like, or my, not my standard, but my expectation out. I can go on for days about this, really. So I got work right now. My goal is to hopefully work holds me accountable, you know, talking to people. I'm not going to talk to them about this, but like, you know, just interacting with people, you know, doing some kind of work for the next 2 hours, 4 to 6, will hopefully bring me back what I'm committed to, because I want to work. I want to edit more. I wanted to edit the videos. I want to upload. I want to post more. I want to work out. I want to stretch. So I'm hoping that those 2 hour windows can help me get back on my feet. Boxer, my friend. And then find my rhythm again. Try to get back in the gym today, just for some cardio, stretching, and just movement. Peace and love. Stay well. So I decided, when I got home from work, I was driving and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna pig out. So as soon as I got home, I checked my blood sugar. Of course, my blood sugar was crazy. It went from 200 to 300 to when I got home at 6:15, it was 65. So that gave me leeway to want to like eat more carbs. So I had like an apple, like some kind of peach, some barley, and like I just ate a lot of food. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. As I was eating, I was like, oh man, here I go. And you know what? I told myself I'm not hungry. I just needed to chew on something. It was these seeds that they're kind of like sunflower seeds. Took like, you know, 10 unit range of Novolog. With what I'm gonna do right now is just basically getting out the house, refreshing. I want to just play some basketball, 24-hour fitness, walk, stretch. And I have the leeway to check my blood sugar a lot. Right now I just need some steady state cardio, some focus music, and I'm sorry I chose my well-being over you guys. Should be editing some videos. So yeah. 113. Surprisingly, not surprisingly. Guess I'm stuck watching these guys. One in my alone time.